Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the morning show. To be Michael.
Morning.
Michelangelo.
Morning. It's Wednesday. You know what that means?
It means it follows Tuesday.
It's hump day. Whoever came up with that hump day, by the way?
I gotta tell
you got Monday, Tuesday, and then you got Thursday and Friday.
But couldn't you call it a middle of the weekday? Why is it a hump day?
Because it's the middle. It's in the middle.
Lord have mercy. What was that?
What an angle. Does not necessarily
Giovanni, you know how
That's why I said he had to move.
That
close.
On him? He's the biggest thing on TV.
Like, we're gonna...
It's because it's right on his face. We should maybe put it back a little bit.
Hold up.
Wow. Anyway, so
I gotta wait till commercial.
So I see a lot of weary eyes today. A lot of sleepy eyes.
We've been working really hard.
I know, but we gotta turn on some music and we gotta do the dance.
You don't even know what we do in here, I think, half the time.
What are you talking about? Where am I? Washing my car?
Yeah, but the process.
Process?
And the power of the computer.
Oh, here we go.
What we do.
And can we get the violin from on top? I want to play while I hear this melody.
I'm just saying. It's a lot. We did a lot yesterday.
There's only 10 days and a lot of people are working on the Segundo de Mayo project. So everyone's been a busy body here.
It's max.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
That's why I said Michael needs to go out.
We need to get desserts. Actually, we have a new food sponsor also, Mario's Italian Market.
Yes.
On Military and Atlantic Avenue, Marco. Called yesterday. He's going to be making a tray of sandwiches and wraps, which is incredible. Now we just have to work on desserts. So I'm thinking maybe we'll reach out to Nothing Bundt Cakes or something. Maybe they'll do something.
Crumble cookies might do something.
Crumble is right by my house. Yes. I never knew that was the #1 cookie joint in the world. Did you know
There's
that?
a Crumble right here on Glades Road also.
Oh, we can go to that one. And ladies and gentlemen, announcement, Brianna went and found parking across the street, the lots. So there will be parking. And then today we're going across the street in that direction to see if there'll be maybe 500 spots.
We now have oil changes for raffle also.
Oh, that's right. Yesterday.
We've got some bike giveaways.
Hold on. What was the name of the guy across the street? Mike's Garage?
His name is John, and I think it's
His
called...
name is Mike.
Well, he told me his name was John. Maybe you met somebody else.
Maybe I meant Paul Mike the John.
Maybe you met Mike, and I met John. The guy who came to the door was John.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to argue with you. Because you're always right.
I'm always right.
So John, So John across the street is gonna give us some
6 oil changes. He says 6 like a $900 value.
9 oil changes. That I remember.
6 oil changes at $150 each, which is how much?
900.
Thank you. But your 9 is there. The number 9. I know. Being married to would be so much fun. Can you imagine if we were actually married?
I thought you were at first when I first started working here.
I
think everyone thinks that at first when they start working here.
My divorce attorney would be in the closet. Says, "Okay, server, Serve her
Can
again.
you even imagine like that? What that
No.
would be like constantly?
No,
like,
no.
even
Stop.
when we would leave here,
Stop.
It's a scary thought.
Stop. You're giving me.
So let me tell you what happened with dinner last
You're
night.
giving me a
Speaking of-
nightmare.
Speaking of what would happen if we were married after work. You know, we're now not using microplastics or anything. So I go to heat dinner up, and I find this cauliflower rice in the freezer. And Chuck says to me, "You didn't like the first time we made it. Don't make it." I'm like, "Well, let's make this." No, that takes 20 minutes. Okay, so I make it. There are no microwave directions on this bag of cauliflower rice. How difficult could this be
It's
to
easy.
put it in the microwave?
5 minutes in the microwave.
Except it became soupy. And then I let
No,
it
You
stand.
put water in it.
I put a little bit of water in
No,
it.
you put too much water in it.
And I let it stand. And I let it stand. And I heated it some more. And all I had was
burned
like...
it.
No, all I had was cauliflower soup. And it was just... gooey. Not even. It never absorbed anything. So...
Cause it's frozen,
down
yeah,
the drain
clunker.
it went.
It's
So,
frozen.
No more of that frozen cauliflower
Bring me
rice
all the
stuff.
cauliflower rice you got.
And I
I'll
thought
make
you
it
were
for you,
saying,
yeah.
I can't believe you're throwing all this food away.
You can't. Don't throw it away. I'm telling you
Gone.
right now.
Every time I throw
You threw it in the
away,
garbage?
down the drain.
What the hell is wrong with
I
you?
knew you were going to say that.
Are you insane?
Every single time.
We got people in here who are
I
hungry.
know people that are starving and I throw food away. What can I tell
Abdullah
you?
would eat it.
Yes.
It's probably
First of all, you put some butter.
He's a little bit like a raccoon.
You put some butter in it,
Yeah.
and you just simmer it.
Oh, mash it. Mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
Cauliflower
there you
mash.
go.
Is that even a
He's
thing?
on to something. Yeah.
Yeah, cauliflower mash is a thing.
So
When
next
I
time we're
finish
gonna
with
bring,
it,
like,
it
the
will be
leftovers to you
cauliflower
guys.
rice.
Wow.
Did you cover it?
Yes, with my non-BPH silicone-free lids.
How long did you cook it for?
First I tried 3 minutes, soup. I added more, thinking would thicken it up, the entire
It's
bag.
frozen when you put it in?
Yes.
So it's about 12 minutes.
No.
Usually they just
Soup.
steam on their own. Like you don't have to add
She
anything. They just
didn't
steam
cook
in the
it
bag.
long enough, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know.
Well,
She
if there's
has
no
soup.
microwave instructions, maybe it's genuinely not meant to be made in the microwave.
That's exactly what I think it was.
I mean, I literally saw something
So-
we bought at the store, and it said the instructions, and then it had microwave, and it says "do not recommend." It didn't even give instruction, but it just said "do not recommend."
So I think I probably
have to
should
heat
have
it
put
on
it
the
in a
stove.
skillet on the
You,
stove.
you know
and
that
actually
black,
use
you know that black box
that
in your
black
kitchen
box that has
the
burners
on and
on
off
it. Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
That's what you
Even
have to do.
air fryers have an option.
Oh no.
of
She doesn't know,
rice.
honey. You're getting too complicated. Air
So I
fryer.
was thinking we should
her
get an
hair
air
will go
fryer
off on
for
fire.
here. I was thinking I saw a great deal
Air fryer.
on whatever TV promotion I saw about getting an air fryer for here. But then I thought it would just smell like
Michael
food
will
in here all
burn
the
it.
time.
So what? That's why they call it the cafe.
So I've been thinking about it.
you got to
Food for
take it
thought.
outside to use it.
So I
There
actually
you
saw
go, I
something
like
for
that.
the
What?
Cinco
No.
de Mayo
I
thing
think
that you
that's a
guys
good
might
idea.
like. It's a
Take it
tailgating
outside.
margarita machine.
Yeah.
I meant
nice
to
out
ask
there.
you
You
about
just
that
gotta take a
because the
break,
bartender's
cook your food,
margarita
come back
machine
in.
broke.
Yeah, so we can use that.
No.
So, yes.
What broke?
Do we want to invest in a margarita machine?
No.
Why?
We'll make our own.
No.
I'll just be behind the bar with the
Well,
with
so
the
this
blender.
one basically comes with a power inverter, so you can plug it into a
No.
car, but you
No.
can also plug it into an outlet, and
No.
it's
That's so unfortunate. That was
No.
like the drink of the night. That frozen
I
rosé.
know. So maybe we should look into maybe we can
Who
rent
broke
one.
the machine? It was his.
The bartender, it broke. They had to send it back.
well. So this
so
one
he's
you
gonna
can
get
just
a
buy
new
it,
one?
ship it out. It comes. It has a locking thing.
It's too small, my friend.
Holds a gallon and a half.
It's not too small.
No, it's too small. If you're gonna get, because you need professional grade. Like what he had was outstanding because it was professional grade.
So why don't we look and see how much it costs?
So why don't you call him and ask him, where'd you get? Give me the model
They
number.
have
and
them
let's
on. They
experiment.
have them on Amazon, but they're like really expensive.
All right, take it easy.
So we'll take
Maybe
it.
you can rent it.
Maybe we can rent one.
Maybe I can find one on a truck.
Yeah,
Give
we
me the
rented
model.
one for my high school graduation.
You did a frozen margarita. I know everyone's going to be really disappointed. So I'm thinking maybe we can look into. I don't know where we would rent
I mean,
them.
Cinco de Mayo without margaritas is kind of like.
It's like,
Without
what's
a
the
frozen
point?
margarita. I know.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can lend me your slush maker, but I don't want one a cup. I mean, I want a big one. If you have one
Yeah,
that
this
we
one,
can
this
borrow, let us know. We'll borrow it. We'll give you
gallon's
$10.
pretty big.
A couple of drinks.
A
I
gallon and a
understand
half
it's an
is
ice
bigger.
shaver one. So you put the ice in, put your drink in, it shaves it so it's all like a slush.
I think we can set G-Man outside with like a frozen margarita machine. Like we did the barbecue. He was so good with that.
I don't understand what your fixations is on the outside. There's
Because
no
how can
plug
we-
out there.
We should figure out
I can bring a
outside
power and
things
extension cord.
because of how
Jay can
packed
bring
it
her,
was inside last time.
Jay can bring her battery.
Could barely breathe in here last time.
All right, then I tell you what I'll do. I'll settle for this. I'll settle if we take the tent and put it outside because I don't know if it's even going to rain,
It's
right?
not 3% chance.
Okay, and then the sun don't go down to 8 o'clock. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be 92 degrees today. So G-Man will turn into
only
Watermelon
83
Milkman.
degrees next week. I looked.
Okay, I would do it if you get covered.
I mean, we're not
because-
forcing people to stand outside, but we're
And
giving
then
them
you
the
have to
option.
put tables out there.
So
Can
why
we
don't,
do that?
why don't we get the tent from upstairs? We need to get
Sorry.
weights
Yeah.
for the stand.
I guess in the blocks.
Are you doing
Okay.
silent auction again?
No, we're doing the other
Silent
one.
auction,
No, the
right?
other
No,
one.
we're doing the loud auction.
We may need to do a little bit of both. We may have a
Lot of
couple,
yelling.
doesn't work.
we have a couple things that are high end items like that PRP wine tasting for 12 people with 8 bottles of wine is really not a raffle
The
item.
asking price has to be high for that. That's
Correct.
expensive.
Like you could do it as a raffle, but it's a higher ticket raffle.
Right, so what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen?
Are you now? You know why I'm all stressed out because you're so like negative.
All right, you know what? Go ahead.
Has he said
Knock
yes
yourself
to
out.
anything
Yes.
that we've discussed
Yes, I
today?
told you that I would do the outside. We'll set up the outside.
Gio, has he said yes to
And I'm
anything
going to tell you,
yet?
Giovanni is an
Going
expert.
outside.
Yeah,
He said
we're
yes
gonna-
to going outside.
Yeah, he said yes to going outside as long as we have the tent. It's just he's gonna sweat regardless.
And,
Sweat
and
regardless.
also, we have to set up parking directions.
I need like a parking event sign parking.
You're going to have to get those red
Lynn.
cone light things.
All right, we got to start looking for
Flashlights?
some things. We need
I can-
event
Flashlights.
parking light signs.
I can't believe it's 10 days away.
Okay, you want to stress me out?
No, it's just
I just puckered. Stop.
we're also in May next week.
I
How
know.
did 5 months?
So we have things we got to look into. So we need like event parking sign. We need cones, Michael. Michael, I'm going to put you on the hunt for things that we need. You got that?
We need
Sure.
those.
Frozen
We need
margarita
those
machine.
vests so that you don't get run over. People driving. And
You're gonna get Everyone's required to wear a
Construct
reflector if you go
Actually,
outside.
we gave it to Brianna for a costume.
she got run
I think.
over. Brianna, bring it back. We need
We
the
can
one
ask
we
G-Man.
have.
He's got Amazon vest. Will that work?
Please, that's a sore
He's gonna
point.
take all
Don't
the
bring
Amazon
that up.
vests from-
Don't bring that up.
He and Danny have Amazon vests, so maybe they can help us out. We can just put like
They're selling at the
fluorescent tape
dollar
on
store
it.
for $1.35.
So
Well-
maybe we should go to the dollar store today, see what we can find.
Well,
Ooh,
the
I
one
love
that
the dollar
I would
store.
recommend to you guys right now, it's only about $70.
Oh, that's not, how much does it hold?
Here, let me pull
What's
that.
$70?
The
A
frozen margarita
reflector?
machine?
128 ounces.
Which is 2 gallons.
Okay, that might make more sense.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but
It's
you
also
have,
insulated. It also comes with a power inverter, so you can hook it up to your car. It's meant to be like a
Hook it up to your
okay. I don't want to drink in my car, but thank you for playing. Can you ask the barman if he can use it? 'Cause
Yes,
what
if
I
you send
am.
me the link, I'll send it to the
I already
bartender.
sent it in the group chat like last week.
Send it again.
Send
Send
it
it
again.
again.
Send it
Send it
again.
again right now.
Say it again. You
Send it
wise guy,
again.
you.
All right, so I'll send it to the bartender. We have a new bartender because apparently it's a big
What's the name of the new guy?
Jen. Jen the bartender.
Jen, the bartender. All
Jen
right.
the bartender.
So Giovanni, you're gonna dance on the bar, and people will give you dollars. Put it in the bin.
Yeah, I
Except
think
for
I can
her,
manage
she
that.
apparently is not gonna give you $1.
No,
I don't know why
it's
she's
just- no, it's just
laughing.
funny.
Why is that funny?
What?
She's a guy.
You think I'd
No,
sell
it's just
myself for
funny
just
to
$1?
You got a
Yeah,
mic
come
on?
on. He's worth more than that.
Okay.
No, you're
There you
not.
go.
First of all, you're not selling yourself. You're just
You're
entertaining.
stripping.
What?
No, I never said
If
that
we want to
either.
put it so
Go on.
bluntly, stripping, yeah.
He
Thank
said
you.
he's just dancing on the
All
table.
right, so
He's
those are the things
supposed to
that we
throw money
need,
at
and we
him, I
also need
guess.
to decide. Apparently, that everyone wants this dunk tank.
No, we don't want it.
Did you look at the site?
Nope, nobody did.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a dunk tank.
All
Or did I?
$400.
We gotta look.
You have to
and
show
see.
me
Yeah,
again.
you know,
I haven't
$48 an hour. I saw.
But
That's
it
gonna be
doesn't-
Ben's punishment. He'll be in the dunk tank. We'll have to
He's
go.
gonna
and-
clean it.
We'll give him a toothbrush.
We need activities, you guys. We need to plan what activities.
I
we're
really
doing.
think the giant Jenga was like super cool.
Can we get the
Yeah,
wiffle ball
because
bat and
we
play
have
wiffle
those
ball in the
solids
street?
at Aldi's.
Sure.
a
Or
giant Jenga.
kickball?
Fine
Yeah,
wiffle
like
ball.
party
Kick-
games and stuff.
Okay,
I'll buy it.
kickball is
How much
kind of
is that?
scary.
I think it's like
Okay.
'Cause
like
kickball-
$9-10.
Okay, so we have to look. So
Can
that's
we play
gonna be today.
kickball or wiffle ball?
Because kickball, if people have a really good kick, they're gonna kick it right into the main road.
No, because if you kick it, we're gonna make a line. If you kick it over, that's an out. We're gonna be on the
But
road.
I'm just saying, if they kick it so far no one can get it, it's on the main road. Like
And knowing some people around here, somebody's gonna be a wise guy and kick it as hard as they can and send
Yeah.
it flying.
Yeah.
That might be me by accident.
That's true.
All right, so we're gonna go to wiffle ball. That
Why do
goes
we have to
kickball.
play ball games?
Because it's supposed to be a giant Cinco de Mayo
Mayo.
party.
Do
That's
they
what
play
that's
ball
what
games? I'm thinking we
they
need
play
a
that.
pinata.
and They
No,
play
they
that
drank
sang
a lot.
sack thing.
All right, so today we're after the morning show. We're going to sit down and come up with a list of things we need to order and do. So that's going to be today's activity. If you would like to participate in today's activity, let us know your ideas for our Segundo de Mayo.
Now, anybody ever seen the movie American Sniper?
No.
Remember how they played darts?
Yeah, I said we should. That's a good game. They
Okay,
have
but
darts
do you
that
know
would
how
sound
they
good.
play it? So Michael would take off his shirt, turn around. We put the dartboard on his back, and we throw the darts on his back.
Yeah, no.
Why is it Michael? Why isn't it not Ben? If he comes today with his laptop uncharged without the charger, that is his punishment.
Okay?
No, we should put him in the stocks and
All
throw
in.
tomatoes at him.
Tomato.
That dunk tank, I don't like that idea because I know what's going to happen.
You're gonna be dunked.
I'm not going to do it. I can't.
Hi, a producer. Are we doing that?
With your connections, you'll get a real picture to come in
we
here.
could put a producer in there, hire a producer for $20 and try to dunk him. I'll go for that.
$20 per dunk or $20 for the entire
$20
thing?
per bunk. So let's
Per
say,
dunk? I'll be that
So
guy.
let's say I pay $20 to dunk you. I get 3 shots
Yeah.
to dunk you.
Yeah.
If I don't dunk you, you keep the money. But if I do dunk you,
You don't keep the money.
I'll do that. I do not care.
Well, I
I'll do
saw that. I think
You know what
the
I mean.
University of South Carolina is doing that ice bucket challenge again
No, not
Mm-hmm.
for mental health awareness.
no, don't do that.
We will not be involved in that.
No, we will not.
Well, we could do the ice bucket challenge. It's like our own dunk tank
No, no,
for the
no,
Andy
no, no, no,
Futures
no.
Foundation.
That's good ice going to waste. We need it for the slushy machine.
We need it for the margaritas.
Just use water.
No, don't no ice bucket challenge. You want? Let me put an ice bucket on you. If you go in a pool in an ice bucket for 5 minutes, I'll give you $100.
But what if someone gave us like $20 per dousing of water?
No,
I don't know.
they want to
Dousing.
dunk you.
For
It's
dousing?
$500.
What if it's
a
like
dunk.
$20 and we just like waterboard someone?
$20 to douse you with water, and then it goes
A
to
10 extra bucks.
or
They get to
something.
choose which
Well,
cloth
yeah, we
you
do
Put
it
a
want
cloth
to
on
go
the
with.
face.
waterboarding.
Now, do you
Did
want
you
the one
hear
with
$20 for CIA torture.
How do you know about waterboarding? How do you know
She
about
watches
waterboarding?
TV?
You don't know?
No, you know how to waterboard somebody?
Maybe I've done
I'll
it.
pay $100
before.
to watch you waterboard Ben.
Bet.
Dang, what's
Not
Not only are you
Why
coming
is it
late.
not
We're kidding.
Are
We're
we
kidding.
at elements that you found?
Yeah, we have plenty of those. So there's one that I want to do first because it's a little bit longer and I feel it's going to spark a conversation.
Okay.
Oh, look at
So
that. Maestro in the house.
we have a theme with the videos we pulled today and it's still running with yesterday. It's not
I'll
Earth
see you.
Day, it's animals.
Switch to you so we can
Let's see
see.
what
You.
Oh, switch to me. Okay, gotcha.
Why don't you have merengue switch?
I'm learning.
Go ahead.
Merengue. You already
Yeah.
know.
Huh?
Switch.
Switch.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So-
I get it, guys.
Today the theme is animals, kind of piggybacking off of yesterday and Earth Day. So,
What is it with you and animals?
I love them.
I can
they're
see
cool.
that.
I love them. So the reason why I think this will spark a conversation is that it has AI. It is made with AI, and it is kind of, you'll see.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Talking Baby podcast. On today's episode, we'll be talking to the weird-looking person who lives at my house. Thanks for being here, weird-looking person.
Well, thanks for having me. As you know, you are my third
wow. No,
favorite
that's just
person
really
in the
quiet.
world,
It's not
third
coming through
behind the
speaker.
two
They're not
larger
speaking.
people.
It isn't.
On the bottom right, change your output to codec or to speakers.
What did you see?
I think you froze.
That we also live with. They're both awesome. So cool.
Welcome to the Talking Baby podcast. On today's episode, we'll be talking to the weird-looking person who lives at my house. Thanks for being here, weird-looking person.
Well, thanks for having me. As you know, you are my third favorite person in the world, third behind the two larger people that we also live with. They're both awesome. So cool. You're fine. You know, and right now those two larger people are both busy and not paying attention to me at all, so happy to chat with you.
So to kick things off, I want to ask you a question, and I apologize in advance if it's naive or ignorant. Look, I'm a baby. I don't really know stuff yet, so just keep that in mind. So my question is this. What are you? Like, you clearly seem to be a very different kind of person than I am. Am I right? Like, because, like, people look different from each other, you know, like different sizes, skin tones, the hair. But you, I have no idea what's going on. Does this make any sense to you? Am I crazy?
Oh, no, dude, you're 100% right.
So-
I've had that thought so many times.
Yeah.
Look,
So,
I don't really know what
for the
I
most
am.
part,
It's
you
not
get
really
the
the
gist
kind
of
thing
it,
I think
and
about or care
it goes
about,
on for another
but
2
I do
minutes.
know
So
that I'm
we're not going to
But that's amazing.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
It's incredible.
And
Power of
it looks
AI.
so good.
The baby looked like he was saying the words exactly.
What about the dog?
And the
A
dog.
talking dog.
Don't you ever wonder like what your pets are thinking, and they're
All the
totally
time.
Yeah, I know
talking
what
to you?
exactly what they're saying. Feed me.
No, like Casper every night. Casper probably has a whole
This
conversation.
morning, he
And-
gets up and he's sitting here with his bellas and he's looking at me. I'm looking at him and says, what would you like? And he looks at the cage and he looks at me again. Like he's talking to me. So he wanted me to feed him. So I went and I fed him. He ate. He comes back and he stands and says, what do you want now? And he looks at his water dish. And he looks and he strains all the way to look back and I says, is this freaking cat talking to me? And he talks to Linda. He meows her.
So
Meow,
you don't
meow.
have the water next to the food?
Not with him because he's a big cat, so I don't have enough cage.
The cage is 6 feet by 6
I have a
feet.
small one in the cage, but then I have the big one that he loves to forget about it. He goes to town. He drinks more water than I've ever seen an animal drink, more than a cow, and I had animals on a farm. Seriously, this cat drinks a lot of water. But he communicates with his look. He communicates with his vibe. And if you're not feeling well, he'll sit on your lap because he'll know it. How the hell do they do that?
Well,
I meow to my cats.
animals are
Yeah.
very empathetic.
Yeah, like I meow back to my cats and they meow back to me and we
So
meow
you
back
talk
and
to
forth
'em.
for
I
like 2
love
minutes
that.
straight. It's so funny.
You
I
don't
love
find
it.
that amazing?
It's no, I love it. It's the highlight of my day.
And mind you, I didn't even want Casper. I opened my mouth and told my son,
That's how it goes.
that's
yeah.
a beautiful cat. That cat was like $5,000. I said, wow, I would love to have a cat like that. Next day, it's at my house. And he slipped into this huge cage and ran out. So I called him. I says, why did you run away? You'll find out. And I opened it. And the first thing the cat did was bite me. And this cat looks like a tiger, right? Like a lion.
Beautiful cat.
Wow, it's huge.
Yeah, my dad and I are dog people, and my dad's the type of guy where he's very sympathetic to the animal to a fault. So 2 of our dogs that we've had literally were just picked up off the side of the road, and we don't even know if they were owned by people and they just like escaped and maybe shook their collar off or something, but we took them anyways. Like we did that quite a lot now that I think about
My
it.
son does that a lot.
Yeah.
He finds animals in random places.
Yeah.
That's how I got 2 of my cats.
Randomly?
All of our Great Pyrenees were rescues.
My dog Lainey, she was found by someone, and he like didn't know where to take her, so he apparently took her to a Goodwill. Was like, "Hey, I found this," and so like, okay, and then they took her to the humane society.
I don't want to have any more animals. I'm done with animals. Casper will be the last. I will put my foot down this time because I don't have the energy, and they don't live as long as humans, and it's really sad when that comes. I think.
Well, that's because they love you unconditionally.
That's how
They're
you know when are getting
non-judgmental.
old. That we don't want to face
wanna
that
do it.
again. When you're young, it's all like it's great. You raise your kids, and then when you're older, we're like, it's too sad to lose something else.
I don't want to do that anymore.
All right, what else we got?
Yes, so we have I wish we had something relating to a dog or a cat, but we
do. We
don't.
we got Kamish.
Well, there we go.
I sent you the zebra and the lion.
We can do that.
We can see if
Yeah.
the animal theme.
Zebra and lion.
Yeah.
We actually have
that
a big
works.
animal theme today,
Let's see
apparently.
what we got.
Here we go.
You got that
See
Kamish.
first. What you see first in this image can actually reveal a lot about your personality. If you saw 2 zebras first, you're likely someone who thrives in social settings. You love being around people,
Okay, go back.
engaging in conversations, and meeting new
you guys
friends. What do
see
you
it?
see
Yes.
first?
Wait,
What
what's
you
it
see first in
I
this
see a lion.
Okay, go. Now go.
I saw zebra.
See
Okay.
both.
I see a lion. Very confused.
I feel-
And a lion.
Well, okay, it's
I said,
whatever
what do
you
you see
saw
first?
first.
Yeah, it's whatever you saw
image
first.
can actually
like,
reveal
your
a lot
first
about your
glance.
personality.
I saw 2
If you saw
zebras.
2 zebras first, you're likely someone who thrives in social settings. You love being around people, engaging in conversations, and meeting new faces. In fact, connecting with others might just be one of your favorite things to do. Routine is something you tend to avoid. You crave variety and excitement in your day-to-day life. But beneath all that social energy lies a fiercely independent spirit. You have your own way of doing things, and sometimes that strong independence can come off as intimidating to others. It's not a flaw, just something to be mindful of. If you saw the lion first, you're probably a calm, composed individual who values peace and quality over quantity, especially when it comes to relationships. Instead of seeking large groups or constant social stimulation, you prefer a small, tight-knit circle of people you trust deeply. You have a natural sense of leadership, not loud or overbearing, but firm and respected. Courage and honesty are your defining traits. You're not afraid to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves, and you have a deep respect for fairness and justice. You also appreciate the finer things in life. Comfort, pleasure, and a sense of well-being are important to you. Let us know what you saw in the comments, and tell us if the interpretations were accurate.
Holy smokes.
All right. I saw the lion first when I found it. I didn't even see the zebra, so I saw the rest of the piece.
I didn't even see the zebras. All I saw was the lion.
Saw the lion. Anyone see the zebras?
I saw the zebra.
Zebra?
Lion.
Lion? Lion or zebra? Lion or zebra?
Both.
First.
First. You can't see both.
What did your eyes see first?
I see both first.
Wow.
Confused.
So
What did you see?
I saw the
Saw
two
both
zebras.
You're totally at the zebra.
Yeah, I saw the zebras.
Merengue, what did you see?
I saw the lion.
And what about you, Kamish?
I saw a zebra, but that doesn't make sense because I'm what the lion says.
3 zebras in a room full of lions.
Isn't that amazing?
I gotta get out of here.
You guys
Otherwise, it's lunch.
Wow. Isn't it something when somebody says something and you can relate to that something? You go, man, I can't believe that.
See, but I
That's
thought
who
you
I
would be
am."
much more of the zebra.
I never saw a zebra. I still don't see a zebra.
Yeah, but I think you're more of the zebra personality.
No, I'm not.
Really? You love to be around people.
That's not
And be
true.
independent.
That's not true. You don't know me at all. I love being home. Linda hates it. She says, all you do is you want to stay home by yourself. When you found me, how did you find me?
In a dark room.
That's right. I love that. I love the contemplation of thought. I love going to churches because it's quiet and I can think. With all these munchkins
Ooh,
in
I
here,
love
who the hell can think?
libraries.
Libraries I can't stand. You know why?
Oh, why?
There's too much knowledge in front of me. Not enough time.
Taxes his brain.
No, I gotta read. Actually, I like to be read to. So if you read to me, I love it. I will serve you anything.
Michael's
you
got that audio book for you.
Michael, you wanna read to him?
Every
He's gonna
book?
read to him.
Every
Michael's
book?
gonna read to you. Yeah.
You're gonna read to me?
Well, as you guys know, the girl that I've been talking to, she'll fall asleep.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I can read to you.
That's
if
all
you
you have
want.
to say. I don't want to hear about your girlfriend.
I've been getting
Take
into
all the
doing
fun out of it, you
ASMRs.
zebra, you.
You do ASMRs?
Because I have a friend of mine who literally falls asleep with me talking to her every night.
Can you give us a little bit, please? Just a
Okay.
little
Long ago.
ASMR.
You just didn't go down
Before
that
the
road.
mists of
did you?
time.
Wait, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, long ago, before the mists of time, you know, like that kind of stuff.
Oh, he's got a good voice.
Nice.
All right, let's take a
I want
commercial break.
more.
When we come back,
Hold it,
let's
zebra.
see
I
what
want more.
other spots we've had to share. Start our morning off with. Happy Hump Day, everyone. We'll be right back.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years, doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
At Revive Air, we're revolutionizing indoor air quality with AirShield technology. Our commitment is clear, delivering advanced air disinfection solutions for healthier, safer environments across all indoor spaces. AirShield utilizes patented confined plasma field technology to neutralize viruses, bacteria, mold spores, allergens, and more, ensuring cleaner, safer air for everyone. Breathe safe with Revive Air. Visit airshield.com or call 608-807-8677 to learn more. That's 608-807-8677 to learn more. Revive Air, redefining clean air. Because you are what you breathe.
And here we are at Dope Vegan.
Can you imagine?
West Palm Beach.
Only in Florida can you spend the week before Christmas outside listening to Christmas music and getting ready for a holiday lunch at Dope Vegan. Amazing.
It's unbelievable.
What a cool place, right?
What I like is we're going to have a snowball fight.
You might have like a grass fight. I'm looking at the menu, and to see that everything is vegan. The Dope Burger has vegan cheese, burger, vegan bacon even. Yes. And then you're like, what is vegan bacon? No bacon, everything's tofu, sweet potato fries. The owner is incredible. They were one of the kind sponsors of the Amp Media Futures Foundation fundraiser that we had in the studio. So we thought, let's check it out. So check out all of this delicious food that's coming your way. Stop on by. It's at 175 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach. So it's right off of Southern and Military, right on the corner. You cannot miss it when you get off of the street. So come on by anytime you're in the area. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show and Amp Media sent you. Let us know what you think.
And don't be late.
Home isn't just a place. It's where we grow, where we feel safe, and where we belong. At Amp Media Futures Foundation, students step into a second home, one that fuels their dreams. Here, students find their voice, their purpose, and a future filled with possibilities. But we can't do it alone. Join us May 2nd, 2024 from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at our second fundraising event, and help us continue creating opportunities for the next generation. Your support makes this home possible. For more information, donations, or to RSVP, visit Eventbrite. Together, we are building futures. Together, we are home.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
All right, let's check out
Let's roll. What you got cooking for us over there?
Let's check out the videos.
Cooking.
What do you got? What's the big thing you got?
What's sizzling this morning?
Oh, pangolian.
It's a pangolian. The creature is a pangolian. It is the only armored mammal in the world.
Is it a real mammal?
Yeah, it's a real mammal. Yeah. They're an endangered species.
Where the hell did you get that? Africa?
I think it's Australia or something like that.
No, it's more like India.
Pangolian? Is
India.
that the name?
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere near Asia.
What's the name?
Pangolin.
It looks like a giant anteater.
It is. It's in the same family.
Oh,
So you've got the giant anteaters in South America. You've got the echidnas, which are the spiny anteaters in Australia, right? So they actually these claws for breaking into termite mounds, and the armor protects them. But they're an endangered species because people hunt them.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. How the hell
Did you know that?
did you even know about? What do you sit up at night and read on the pangolian?
I spent a lot of times in zoos and museums and
Pangolian? Really? Wow. You ran across this?
It's an interesting one to pick. I mean, it's the only.
I've never heard of
it. It's a pretty cool one.
Well,
I thought it was cool enough to share.
I've heard of them before.
Really?
I just didn't remember the name.
Oh,
but I know of.
It looks like a boy's figure of a dinosaur, like boys' toys.
Okay, relax with the boys and the toys. What is that wrong with you?
You know how you
it
have
looks
the
like a
little
freaking
Lego
anteater.
guys
What?
You have the Lego.
Like
now
like
they
an
have
action
the
figure. Is that what you
Minecraft.
mean?
Yeah.
Girls play with Legos.
I know, but I'm just saying there's like when boys are little, they are into like dinosaurs and cars and things like that.
She's saying it looks like a toy.
It looks like a toy.
It looks
with
fake.
All those plates on.
All right, what's next?
So next we have 2 monkey videos. These are my favorite, but monkeys are my favorite. So we're gonna
I can see
get
him
this.
owning a monkey.
God,
I could see him
terrible
holding a zoo.
idea.
I can see him marrying a monkey.
Chat, is this real? Chat.
That is
Chat,
hilarious.
is that real?
That is something that I needed to share today.
You need to get a monkey. We should have
No.
you a
Have
monkey.
you seen the Jordan Peele movie Nope?
Oh my god.
The
Oh my
beginning of that
gosh.
movie,
Bro,
they have
yeah.
a chimpanzee that there's a chimpanzee that's a part of a show in the movie, and a balloon pops on the set.
It's like sci-fi.
It's like
And
it
it,
snaps.
And the monkey snaps and murders everybody on the set except for a little
A
kid.
murderous monkey?
Yeah, okay, but like
it's
there's
true.
like real instances of this happening.
Yeah,
Monkeys
like,
attack
having
people.
pet like chimpanzees
Yeah.
or monkeys, and then it just goes loco and like kills them.
Loco.
It's no different than a human.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
that's
like,
the thing. Chimps and gorillas are in the same family, and orangutans are
Okay.
in the same family
Do
tree.
monkeys, little monkeys like that, do they go crazy too?
Eventually.
Eventually,
can't.
what?
I don't
they
think
have
they're all
dementia?
capable.
Like,
They're all
like
capable.
okay.
A little bit,
But
like
I think
a
they're probably less
tiny
likely
little
to
monkey.
do much damage compared to an actual
Exactly.
full-grown
Yeah.
chimpanzee.
Like chimpanzees are
they're
strong.
big and they're strong.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
they are strong.
No, I don't want a chimpanzee.
If
I
a
want a
See,
chimpanzee
monkey.
smiles at you,
chimps are
like,
haired. So this is my pangolin for Michael. Chimps are haired, so you don't see it. But sometimes there's hairless chimpanzees, and you look at it, and they look like they've been in the gym
Yeah.
every single day of their life since they came out the womb. Like, it is insane. They are extremely athletic.
You seen pictures?
Yes, I've seen pictures of
Have you ever
hairless
seen pictures of a
chimpanzees.
kangaroo?
Yes.
My God, they look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
We saw
They
what
are-
you hit yesterday with your car, the ostrich.
Well, actually, do you guys know that the
What?
word kangaroo was
Oh, you missed that
actually
conversation.
means
He ran
is
over an
Aboriginal
ostrich.
for
Oh
I don't
my
understand.
How did that happen?
So when the first
You
first
go to a
Europeans to
drive
Australia
zoo and he just-
saw them, they would talk to the Aboriginals. Like, what is that? And the guy's basically
So
saying,
95.
"I have no idea what you're saying." So he said kangaroo, and that's how he got the name.
Where did the owning a monkey concept come from? Because Aladdin had a monkey in that story.
I'm sorry, who had a
Aladdin.
The cartoon?
Yeah, he had a monkey as a pet.
Well, I mean, like you have
I
the
don't
organ
know.
grinder monkeys at the circus and all that stuff. So it's basically from the carnivals and circus days.
I mean, the monkey was homeless. Aladdin was homeless. They were like, "Yo, let's just be
Team
friends."
up.
2 homeless bums get together and they find the love of their
Well,
life.
they would
I
help
don't
each
know.
other also get food too.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
So that's
a
what I'm
win-win
saying.
situation.
We're still talking
So the
about
the
cartoon?
moral of the story.
We're still talking about the
The
cartoon.
moral of the story is that 2 homeless people, human or monkey, can become best friends and help one another. That's
See,
the story.
there you go.
We're still talking
Beautiful.
about the cartoon.
Well, actually, you guys know that the monkey's
Actually, it could
voice
work out in
actor
real life, though,
Aladdin
that's what
is
I'm
also
saying.
the voice of the tiger in the Cave of Wonders.
What?
In fact,
let's go back to real monkeys. We have one.
Let's
go
We
back to
have
reality.
one last.
Thank you for
Monkey
the monkey
video.
story. Aladdin.
I
Oh,
love
the
these.
bulbous nose monkey.
What the hell is that?
What do you mean, Freddy? It's you.
That's a proboscis monkey.
That's a monkey.
What's wrong with his face?
That's actually it's a proboscis monkey. They get the name because of the nose.
That's his nose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how
I
they would
want
actually
one.
do mating calls.
He just like me for real.
Those are mammals?
Yeah.
Those are monkeys. Yes, they are monkeys. Yes.
I sent you one more that says life advice.
Okay, let me go
If you
pull
can
that
find
up
it.
now.
This one is specifically.
Hold on a second. Look at me.
For
No, go that way more. No, not your eyes, your face. Move your face. I want to see if you
She's
look
scared.
a little bit like the proboscis monkey.
Freddy, if you want to see the monkey, you just gotta look in the mirror.
Why? You're standing there?
Maybe
Maybe
I
the two
am.
of you. I don't even know what. I can't even tell you what to tell you.
Back and
Paramus
forth
monkey
bloodiness.
lover over there. That's amazing. Those are 3 animals I never thought in a million years.
All
even
the
existed.
different monkeys. I don't know.
And no, I didn't hit an ostrich. I hit an osprey.
Okay.
And the damn thing flew across the car, and I tried to
my
avoid it. And I still got it clipped it in the
He had
back.
an offspring, like a gene
Or
table,
spray.
like a hereditary gene table.
No, you weren't on the road.
Isn't it amazing how many things you can actually come up to talk about that are just trivial?
Well, see, I
Nonsense.
spent a lot of time reading and going to museums and zoos as a kid.
Yeah,
But
so
how
what
many
Michael
trivial
says
things
is
are
not
there in
trivial.
life that we actually contemplate that really don't mean a whole heck of a lot? And you go through it, next thing you know, at least for me, my brain is onto something else that's trivial,
No, there's
that's
something
spiraling
really
me
wrong
out
with
of
your
control.
Well, actually, like if you guys ever go to Madagascar, it's filled with unique
If we ever
species.
go.
I'm sorry, where am I going now?
This is
Is this another cartoon?
No, this is an island off
Well,
the
actually,
coast.
yes,
of-
it
is.
is a
It is also a cartoon.
Are we going to Madagascar
Great
now?
cartoon.
I love those.
It's an island
I
that's off the
can't
coast
feel
of
my legs.
Africa, where all the
I'm not
species
gonna
there
move
are
it.
truly unique because they have. Because when you look at the biodiversity of islands,
Hi
they
there.
adapted to fill every possible niche on that island.
Oh.
So that's why you have lemurs in Madagascar and only there.
Your mind is just an incredible place.
Lemur, King Julian.
Well, so for example, the hyenas don't exist in Madagascar, but you have the fossa dog.
They exist in Lion King.
You got it?
Yeah, but so the
Is
thing
this
is, you
another
know that
cartoon?
Yeah.
you know that in Lion King, the lions will actually
It all
steal
goes
hyenas'
back to a cartoon, Freddie.
kills.
Yeah. That
All
happens
of
in
our
real life,
conversations
too.
can be brought back to a Disney movie or cartoon.
Always.
Always.
Well,
Or
actually, you guys
anything,
realize Lion King is
honestly.
basically Hamlet.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
And
think
then the
about it.
second movie is Romeo and Juliet with his
Exactly.
daughter.
So, in the beginning of Hamlet, the Prince Hamlet is living in exile after the death of his father. Till the ghost of said father comes, says, "You're the one true king. Your uncle murdered me. You have to go back." That's the second act of Lion King.
You
And
know,
also
it's
it's-
amazing that you guys go to college and they
I
spend
don't
money
know.
teaching.
Have you seen the meme going around that all the Disney princesses are talking to their therapist?
Oh, yeah.
The therapist says to Snow White, "So you lived with 7 random men and you didn't know, and Cinderella, and you cleaned up after him and you thought he was your savior?" And they went through all the, and Little Mermaid, and you lost your voice because why? And all these things that you would tell the therapist, and all these Disney movies that we think are so proactive, but yet they're so not.
Well, you know what's funny is I
funny.
actually had an idea for like a comedy sketch, which was the Disney fairy tale couples going to couples therapy.
Imagine what happens after the fact.
That's what I thought was funny, and then it evolved into this mockumentary. What happens after happily ever after?
So I think we could do a good segment with this,
Happily ever
since you brought up
after.
the princesses. What is each person here's favorite Disney princess?
Ooh, I like that.
The Prince of Darkness, J.D. Vance.
I
Did you
love
see the
Belle
new meme?
from Beauty and the Beast.
Where
Did
uh,
you see the new meme? J.D.
Pope
Vance?
Francis 15 minutes
Oh,
after
yeah.
meeting
Everybody
J.D.
he meets
Vance.
dies, so they call him J.D. What do you call the Green Reaper?
The
J.D. the Green
Angel of
Reaper.
Death.
Have you seen this?
No.
It's gotten viral.
Oh
There
my
are
God.
articles being written. I think he met somebody. Pope dies. And he met somebody else the
And
next
every
day.
time
somebody
someone dies, they're reincarnated as one of Trisha Paytas' children.
I've not heard that woman's name in years.
Who?
I love Trisha Paytas.
She's not worth talking about.
She's just some random internet celebrity type
Yeah.
person.
Is she reincarnated?
Celebrity is a
No,
stretch.
she every time a celebrity
could be considered a
dies, she
celebrity
ends
now.
up like
She has-
announcing a pregnancy, and so everyone's just
Are we talking about
speculating
Octomom?
that her child is the reincarnation of that dead person.
It's a joke.
Oh my God.
Favorite
She's
Disney
so-
princesses.
Favorite Disney princess is Cinderella.
Cinderella? Alright. Cool.
Unknown callers calling in. Maybe that's the White House. Could be the White House.
Favorite Disney princess.
Honestly, I have two. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Tiana from Princess and the Frog. And
It's
then
actually based on a real person.
awesome. And then I'm gonna go with specifically from Tangled. Rapunzel from Tangled,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mine's Rapunzel from Tangled, and then second place goes to Mulan.
Valid.
And Mulan was
Mulan's a good one.
Beautiful
rumored to be a
movie.
real person too.
And I
Yeah.
really love Tinkerbell, but she's not considered a princess. She's
You're
a
so
fairy,
Tinkerbell coded.
so-
Like you are Tinkerbell.
I am I'm actually Rosetta because if anyone
Coded.
knows Tinkerbell,
Yes,
That's
you
a
are
conversation.
Rosetta.
I am Rosetta.
Yeah.
They know.
Oh my
there's
god,
no
we
doubt.
will sign
Rosetta
everyone a
Stone?
Tinkerbell
If
If
character.
you find a picture of Rosetta,
Oh my gosh, we were all Tinkerbell characters, guys. We should do that.
Yeah.
When you think of Disney
can you
princesses,
find Rosetta?
Rosetta
And then you'll
Stone.
see. I'm actually. I guess it's Tinkerbell
Well,
from
that's
her
Kristen
land.
Chenoweth who voices her.
Is that
What
Rosetta?
princess are you?
Yeah.
What's your
I
favorite
love
princess?
Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Valid.
I used to always want to be her as a.
What about that
Halloween
green
costume.
lady? What's the name of that green lady? From
You
the
mean
green guy.
Maleficent?
No, the green guy. I don't even know if she's a princess. Does she turn into a princess?
Shrek's wife.
Shrek's
Yeah.
wife.
Fiona?
Oh, Fiona.
Fiona, that's my favorite.
That's valid.
Yeah.
That's
That's
my
valid.
favorite.
So if you
Michael,
go
you're bleeding.
back,
I know.
there.
Michael,
Okay.
go get a Band-Aid in the bathroom, please.
Michael, the NBA rules that you can't play if you're bleeding. He can't get up.
We're very fancy and formal here in the
Here. Come after your fun.
Now, before we end the morning show, everybody in here has a valid star or black star on your license.
I don't know. We gotta look.
I
at,
have
look
no
and see.
idea.
Let me tell you, you're gonna have a problem in 2 weeks if you don't.
Well,
I'm
how
just telling you.
is
that.
the DMV going to get everyone what they need in 2 weeks?
Okay, let's
Yeah,
start
I
this.
think I got my
That's unrealistic.
license updated
Let's
like in the last
work
5 years.
this backwards.
Yeah, I'm good.
If you don't, you got to go to
I
DMV
gotta look.
before 2 weeks. Now, the black one
Ew,
means
my
there's
phone's
something
disgusting.
wrong with your ID, but they'll let you drive. You're going to need the gold one to travel. No travel if you don't have the gold star on your
Well, you
license.
want to hear something funny? Is that I got a new license when I turned 21. I got it, obviously, it switched because that's what I wanted, whatever. Ever since then, my license does not scan at airports. I have to bring my passport in order to actually get through TSA.
My son has that
So
too.
I have to get mine updated regardless because it doesn't scan.
What color is
And
this?
they're like thinking I'm trying to do something wrong. I'm like, okay,
That's
whatever.
right.
I have to bring my passport everywhere.
What
I go
color
now.
is the star on your license?
It's correct. It's
gold?
It's gold. Yeah.
I will go to DMV and get it done.
I have
they
to
are
get it
cracking
changed.
I need a
down.
new one.
But
anyway,
they're
'cause I
screwing
still
it
have
up.
to-
But
DMV's
they do change the license from when you're before you're 21. It's like the
It's
vertical.
yeah, it's this way and then it switches
and
to
then
this way.
when after you're 21 and you're legal, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
So
star is the
horizontal.
big thing because they put it out in the news saying if you don't have it, and they kept playing it over and over and over again.
All right, I've got some life advice for you. You guys ready?
Sure, yeah.
We got some life advice. You're gonna like this one.
I never paid attention to age, never. I drove until I was 98. You roll with the punches.
Amen.
That's the truth.
Amen. But any secrets, anything you did
The
that you think.
secret to me
Yep.
is attitude and gratitude. Attitude and gratitude. Attitude and gratitude.
I love that. Where did you grow up?
In the Bronx, New York. New York, New York. It's a wonderful
This chick is 102.
in a home of such love,
Mm.
such care.
Mm.
I was like Adonis, like I queened.
Beatrice, we live in a world where it's like you have to, some people work out 7 times a day and they think that's the secret to longevity, or, they only eat plant-based food. They think that's the secret to longevity. Did you do any of that, or you ate what
No.
you wanted and did what you
No,
wanted?
you want to give me a hot dog right now? I'll eat it. You have to, you see, the good things do not have tunnel vision. Do not. When you walk, when you see, when I walk into a restaurant, I met a new person who joined us. We went to the ladies' room. I said, oh my God, what beautiful wallpaper. To this day, it's 20 years, she calls me up. She said, I will never forget you telling me about wallpaper. Whoever dreamt of looking at it?
Take the time to admire the wallpaper.
Take your time. When you have trouble, when you have pain, when you have illness, you become friends with that illness. You become friends with the pain. Then when you're friends, you don't hurt each other.
Wow.
Isn't that nice?
I go to tell you. I try to explain to you.
We should take
all
everyone
that
to
health
Costco
stuff.
today for hot dogs.
We should.
Oh my gosh.
We should go do hot dogs. I gotta tell you, you gotta enjoy every minute of life. Can you imagine the Pope waved goodbye to his caregiver when he was having a heart attack? He says, I'm going to the Father. Goodbye. Thank you for everything you did. Those were his last words. She was standing there.
Wow.
And he died, man. That was unbelievable.
Wow.
102. That woman saw Babe Ruth. That woman saw all the great legends in sports. She was a part of it.
She's from the Bronx.
And of course, everything good comes out of the Bronx.
She doesn't look 102 at all.
She doesn't. She doesn't. She must
Well,
be.
as I say, it's not how old you are; it's how old you feel and how you live your life.
That must be a 20 and beyond lady. She
I
must
don't
have
know.
been taken up in spaceship.
Remarkable, right?
No,
That's a
it's
great
because
way
she
to-
was from before the time of microplastics.
But you see, the moral of her story
Yes,
is
Anatomy.
in aging is she doesn't stress. She doesn't, she
doesn't worry.
She
She
goes
doesn't
with the
worry. She
flow.
has the attitude of gratitude, and if you think of like that, if you're in a positive mental state, it's so much easier to go on with life.
Did you get that message?
I got it.
Okay.
All right. Let's wrap up on that note. Attitude of gratitude.
Love it. 102 and living young.
Have
Love
a
it.
great morning, everyone. Stay safe. We'll see you later.
Keep smiling. Don't be late. I love that. I love it. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.